To a small saucepan, add 100 grams of water, and 20 grams of flour. Whisk continuously over medium-low heat until thickened. Normally, I would cool the Tangzhong before adding it to the dough, but for this recipe, this step is not necessary. Instead, add the Tangzhong to the mixing bowl first and use cold milk to take the temperature down. It just needs to be cool enough that it does not kill the yeast in the sourdough starter. After adding the Tangzhong to the bowl of a stand mixer, add 120 grams of cold milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, 35 grams of honey, (360 grams of bread flour), 7 grams of salt, and 100 grams of active starter. Roughly mix, then transfer to your stand mixer. For an Ankershroom mixer, use the dough roller and scraper attachments. I'll be demonstrating this on my Ankershroom mixer, though this dough also kneads easily in a KitchenAid mixer or by hand. For a KitchenAid mixer, use the dough hook attachment and knead on a speed 2 for about 10 to 12 minutes. The dough should easily come together and form a smooth but not sticky ball that does not cling to the sides or bottom of the bowl. For an Ankershroom mixer, knead on a low speed for 12 to 15 minutes. Since this dough is fairly low in hydration, the mixer may have a tough time getting started. Use a spoon to help guide the dough in the first 2 to 3 minutes until it comes together. Be sure to adjust the dough roller so that the dough is being worked against the sides of the bowl and the roller pushes out slightly as the dough passes through. Once the dough is finished in the mixer, knead by hand for about 30 seconds to form a smooth round. Cover and let the dough rest until it doubles in size. I do this overnight, 8 to 10 hours, in my 70-degree Fahrenheit home. Divide the dough in half, each piece being about 370 grams each. Pre-shape each piece into a round by tucking all the ends underneath and, if needed, pinching the seams on the bottom closed. Let the dough rest for 20 to 30 minutes to allow the gluten a chance to relax. Meanwhile, prepare the topping. In a small bowl, mix together 60 grams of water, 8 grams of sesame oil, 5 grams of sugar, 4 grams of instant yeast, 60 grams of rice flour, and 3 grams of salt. Cover and rest until it is time to top the dough. Shape the dough into 2 mini batards. I use my baguette shaping technique for this, which works perfect for this stiff dough. First, fold the top and bottom of each round toward the middle, gently pressing the dough to seal. Next, fold the dough in half 2 times. Use your thumb to mark the middle and the heel of your palm to help you seal the dough. Pinch any seams closed. Last, very gently roll the dough out to elongate and complete the batard shape. Place seam side down on a baking sheet. Rest 1 to 3 more hours until the dough is very puffy but not quite finished proofing. Stir the topping to deflate it. The topping should be thick rather than runny, able to hold its place on the dough without dripping off. Use the back of a spoon to gently coat the dough all over, stopping just shy of the baking sheet, if possible. The topping should be added 1 to 1.5 hours before baking. The longer the topping rests on the dough, the darker and more defined the cracks will become. Leave the dough uncovered for the remainder of the final proof. Meanwhile, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 205 degrees Celsius. After the dough has finished proofing, bake for 30 minutes or until the internal temperature reaches at least 190 degrees Fahrenheit. And there you have it, Dutch crunch bread, a soft and plush sandwich bread with a crispy, crackly topping. Enjoy! Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.